Um, well, you heard me mention earlier that he saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. But more importantly, coming in so young into the role, everybody in America knew how I was the youngest AD in the nation, and just turned 33, and was ridiculed. Even on campus, people would say, "Oh, that's little Lynn. I've been knowing him all his life," and it was tough. But Dr. Bronson challenged me. He told me to dream, and he would always say, "Dream and build it, Lynn, build it." And he told me, he said, "Look, I may not be able to give you buildings, but I want you to build it with the people." And so he let me build a team, and we were able to really attract some great people, and we built a great program based on his vision. And I think the proof is in the pudding. We were able to build up the diversity numbers of the institution by using sports, and the reality is that kids just want to play ball. I don't care what they look like. And he just said the colors he was concerned about were the school colors, maroon and gold, you know. And he said use all of the great values, use all of the great life lessons that I learned in sports, and apply them across the board. And that's what we did, and that's what we still continue to do. And he said to me, "Lynn, these are the things that I watched in you, and so use them and dream." And that's what we did, and that's what we still continue to do. One of the great moments that I can recall in my career was we played in the Heritage Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia. We represented the MEAC against the SWAC in a bowl game. And as a result, we spent, the football team and the band, we spent Christmas night in Atlanta, Georgia. And I said, "Dr. Bronson, you know, the teams are here. Everybody's away from their homes. It would do us a great honor if you would preach to us tonight and also serve us communion. Most of these kids and people know you as President Bronson, but they don't know you as Reverend Bronson." And on that night, he preached to the team and he served the team communion, and they saw him in a different light. And that was amazing, you know, and that's a moment I'll never forget. But, you know, I got a chance to see him at home too, as a father, in his own house with his wife and kids. I traveled the road with him, you know. I recall one time I said, "Well, Dr. Bronson," or Prez I would call him, I said, "When do you get a chance to just be Oswald?" And he chuckled. He said, "Well, it's kind of rare." I said, "Yeah, but you got to be Oswald sometimes." And he said, "Well, I do." And I saw it a few times, you know, where he could just breathe and just be with his wife and his kids. And that was a rare moment. And I've come to find that real leaders find those rare moments. And his family, his wife, God bless her, Miss Helen, was able to support him. And now I think many of us are the beneficiaries of his great leadership. And so many generations of Bethune graduates are his extended family members. We will never ever forget. We are living off the interest of what this man put in this great institution.